those plugs. I'm installing them. This is a Dodge Dakota 318 5-speed 4-wheel drive. She's been having some issues. She's been running a little rough. That's number 8. And she's been fouling out the plugs, bucking and skipping. Part of the problem is all the plugs are fouled out because it's been running red, so she won't fire. Because of that, I changed the idle air control valve because it was having problems stalling. You come to a stop sign, downshift to second, and it would stall out, die. So I replaced that. It ran good the other day. Came back in, shut it off, went to fire back up, coughing and sputtering, hating its fucking life. So like I said, I changed the IAC valve. I had a parts truck. I put the other one on, and I was running the other one. I was running decent. Like I said a couple of times, but then it kept screwing up. I don't know if you noticed. I'm running these all in by hand. Make sure they're all started, then I'll come back with the ratchet. See if I can't do this one-handed. You gotta line the flats up with the flats of the extension. And then just a snug, go to the next one. Just a snug. They don't have to be killed on with tightness. Need the Dakota here. Oh, I got a bad spot. Come here. I guess that's all I'm gonna get, so I'll just do it from over here. I already snugged number 5 up. And then there is a firing order, but all I do, I label the plug 6, label the cylinder hole 6, pull them all off. I label the spark plugs too if I'm gonna put them all back in the same hole, like if I'm cleaning them like I did here. And then we'll grab 6, put 6 in 6, 7, back in the 7 hole. And then we'll find number 8, wherever that one screwed off to. We got coil wire 1, 2, 3, follow them back, vacuum line. Where'd you go, number 8? Number 8 has left the chat. I will find it here in a minute. Let's see. There it is, hiding way up yonder. To be fair, there has been a little bit of good rye whiskey involved here, but the passenger side needs so bad to do the plugs on the bitch. And you know, number 1, it's tight. You got the battery compartment here with the battery tray. You got the steering arm. You got the frame rail, the braking lines, a booster. But you can get right to these two and then come right through the brake lines here. Get into the back two, going at the heater hose lines and put those in. But anybody that's seen the shorts, the other videos, I got the bed on it. I got the 5-speed. I got the tranny cover and everything back on her. Put the wood grain dash. It had somewhere in here. Had the stock black. I didn't like that, so I went for out of the parts truck. Had the wood grain, so I put that on. Other than that, ignore the bungee cord battery hold down. I have one. It's there. This is just the wrong battery, so it doesn't quite work with the poster on the right side. So good enough for testing. Like I said, this is a 318 5.2 Magnum. You know, throttle body. You got your IAC valve here. TPS, throttle position sensor over here, your map sensor over here, temp sensor here, down inside of here, you have your, so I can't see it, that's your temp gauge, your temp sensor for the gauge, your coil, which you can test. As you can tell, I had the splice centerpiece, it was a little choppy. One that I've taken out for a couple of rips. It's works and it doesn't work, but that's the beauty of buying a $300 truck sometimes when you're trying to build it halfway right and decent, because I'm going to put a camper on it. I got more than just this, but these are going to run on the side rails. I'm going to put a bed cap over the top of it, so it's just above the cab, put a piece of plywood across for a floor. And I'm going to take this bitch straight across the country. I'm probably going to video I don't know, some of it. You know, out camping in the Rockies, shit like that. You know, out in the mountains, cooking food on a fire, just showing how man's supposed to live. And so this old girl, with this engine and the 5-speed and the 355 gear ratio, I should average like 20, 22, more or less. You know, if I'm in it, probably like 18, but all in all, it's not going to be a bad rig at all. You know, for $300, I've already put $200 in rear brakes, which I know you tires are on, obviously. I came with brand new front brakes, brand new brake lines all the way down the truck. Like I said, came with a 318. Already had the 5-speed swapped into it because you couldn't get a 318 with a 5-speed. They were only automatics. I put a manual cab on it because it was in better shape. This cab came out of North Carolina on the parts truck, which I got with the deal for $500. So in my mind, I paid $250 for each truck. Call it $300 because I had to rent a dolly and shit to get it back. I got the bumpers on her. Like I said, anybody seen the other shorts? You saw it with the bed off of it. Bed's on it. I scratched it putting it on. I just picked it up and lifted it over off the parts truck and set it on. Got a brand new bumper for the rear. I got that for free from a buddy. Somebody's throwing it in a dumpster. And I gotta admit, this is probably the best tailgate you will ever see. Because it's still nice, strong, stiff, and it shuts fantastic. Especially for a 93. But there'll be more to come on this as the future rolls on. You know, if they're going across country, I'll show different things and there's interesting things that I come across that people might like to see, because my life is interesting. I'm always having weird shit happen to me and having weird run-ins, seeing weird stuff. So we'll see what comes across in the next year to try this YouTube thing. See if maybe I can't make some money off of it. I can't lie. But that's enough for this video. I'll film some more when I got it running and actually driving right, and I can road test, take it out in the cornfield, and show you what she actually can do.